And now,
The Brick Twins. Welcome back to the Brick Twins, and this week for spring break, we're going on a 7-night cruise on Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Star of the Seas. It looks very fun. It has a whole water park on it. Right behind us is a big icon of the ship, the Pearl, with tons of moving panels. Like you said, the ship has an entire water park. It also has tons of themed districts all over the ship, like Surfside, and also an entire Central Park. Let's get started on our adventure. This is part of the Royal Promenade, one of the many neighborhoods aboard Star of the Seas. They have a Starbucks right here. The Royal Caribbean shop is over there. And there's even a pizza place and some more shops where you can purchase stuff. These balloons up here, they actually dropped them on the first night to signify that you're going to be on a cruise for 7 nights. And then, of course, over here you can get a better view at the Sorrento's, which is their pizza place. There's a karaoke place over here where you can do some singing. And above that is a bar called the Dueling Pianos. This promenade on this ship is 2 stories, so there's shops on the first floor and there's also shops on the second floor. And up here, there's a fun little building with some screens. And there's like animations of people on it. And on top, there's even more animations as well. My favorite one is the singer down here because he like interacts with all the guests sitting and watching, which I think is pretty cool. And if you need your fortune told, Zoltar is here to help as well. Boom.
Your fortune is mine for the telling and yours for the hearing. Come, let Zoltar tell you more.
Here's a closer look at the Pearl. This is a huge piece of technology aboard the ship. There's like thousands of these panels moving up and down. This is definitely a massive structure for sure, but I wonder what's on the other side. Let's go take a look. This is the Pearl Cafe. This is kind of like the Cafe Promenade on the Icon ships. It has a really strong aquatic theme with some abstract aquatic art all over. And the cafe serves some yummy dishes. As I was saying, you can get different sandwiches and burgers and also some desserts. But you can also get small grab-and-go stuff like fruit and pre-packaged sandwiches. These are the elevator shafts for every deck on Star of the Seas. There are 12 elevators in one area, and they're pretty spacious inside. A lot of engineering went into this to make it accommodate this many elevators. It's pretty crazy. And from the elevator shafts, we go to our room over here. So we're currently at the Windjammer, the massive buffet on board every single Royal Caribbean ship. And I've always wanted to do a challenge where I taste test the burger of the day. As you know, in Royal Caribbean, every day they have a special burger. Today they have the barbecue pulled pork burger. This one was really good, definitely a great taste. I think the pork on it is really good, and I give this one 5 out of 5, really good. As you know, they have one every single day, so I can't wait to try the others. We're about to do laser tag here. It's a different one on this ship than any of the other ones. It's called Rise of Poseidon. We just finished laser tag. It was really fun. I think the new story is great. Brick Mom actually got the most points out of anyone in the laser tag, which I think is pretty cool. Let's move on to our next activity. We were at Coco Cay. This is Royal Caribbean's private island. We're going to be going to Chill Beach, which is a very nice beach area where not a lot of people go. And we'll also be finding some ducks that our friends Frank and Sherry Velarde hid. Let's get to it. We're searching for our ducks right now. We just got our first clue. Apparently it's somewhere behind that bench. The first clues are for me to find. Let's go see if we can get it. We just found it. It's a shark duck. Looks pretty cool. Let's find Brook 21s. We're gonna find my duck now, The clue is right here at this palm tree. I just found my duck. It's purple and it looks like a dog. It's really cute. Thank you, Coach Frank and Miss Jerry, for hiding the ducks. It was definitely a lot of fun. Now, let's go hide their ducks. We're on our way to hide our ducks. We're going to find a really hard spot so they can never find it. This is the first spot we're hiding our duck, down here. Looks like a pretty tricky spot. We gave them a lot of clues. Hopefully we turn them around this entire island. Let's hide our duck. Coach Frank said we're going to hide in the sports area since he's our coach, our basketball coach. We're going to hide it somewhere around this vicinity. We're going to hide it right here. So the palm tree spot isn't going to work because the sand is really hard around it. So we're going to hide it somewhere around this tram station side. We're going to get some lunch here now. This is the Skipper's Grill, a buffet at Coco Cay. There's another one just like this called Chill Grill. We have some fruit over here. We have some sandwiches right here. And I think the best part is over here. There's a whole taco station with toppings and shells. We just got back from Coco Cay and now we're gonna do day 2 of a Burger of the Day challenge. This is the Royal Burger. It has bacon and a ketchup mayo sauce. Let's take a bite and see how it tastes. Well, I don't taste any mayo. All I taste is the ketchup. And the bacon doesn't have that much flavor. I'll probably give this one like a 3-star. Nothing really special about it. After tasting this burger, I think I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars.
We're in the Royal Theater for the most anticipated show probably of the whole cruise, which is Back to the Future, the musical. Super excited. This is Brick Mom's favorite movie, so really super excited to see. This was to have a DeLorean on the stage. Pretty awesome.
We just watched Back to the Future, the musical. It was a very great show. The actors were great. There were some really cool special effects. I think my favorite part of it was when the DeLorean was on like a robot arm. It was like flipping over and upside down. It was really cool. I think the actors as well fit the roles really well for all the different characters. Our next stop is the main dining room. Let's get going. We are in the main dining room now. The menu tonight is called Star-Studded Culinary Creations. And one of the entrees is Maine Lobster Tail. On 7-night cruises or more nights, you can get lobster tail for one of the main dining room nights. And it sounds really good. I got the escargot, which is snail. It looks really good. Let's try it. I'm going to test it now. Rick, Dad, what'd you get?
Calamari with a lemon or lime aioli. Try that.
And I got the French onion soup and some fruit.
Day 3 of our Burger of the Day challenge. This is the Swiss cheese and sauteed onions burger. Let's see how it tastes. I taste a little bit of the onions, but doesn't really taste too different. I think the cheese is pretty similar. It tastes just like a regular cheeseburger to me, except for the addition of some of the onions. I give it a 3.5 stars out of 5. It's day 4. Today is our St. Thomas Day. We have an excursion planned for a taxi ride. We're going to go to Coki Beach. There's actually could be whales there, and we're going to have a really fun time. But we have some time before we get there. Of course, you can see the mountains back there. They look really beautiful. But before we get off at St. Thomas, let's go eat some lunch. This is the Aquadome Market over at Star of the Seas, and there are 5 different small food locations that you can get different food from. The first one is a crepe stand that has different crepes to try. Then there's Mai Tai, which you can get some really good spring rolls from, barbecue, Mediterranean, and also Spanish-themed food as well. You can see the crepe stand here. I actually had one of these. They're really good. This is Brick Dad's favorite place to eat. He gets like 3 crepes a day. Over here is Mai Tai. The spring rolls are absolutely gas here. Pig Out Barbecue, you can get some really good barbecue. You get brisket, mac and cheese here. Mediterranean, you can get like Mediterranean bowls and stuff. Haven't had this one yet, maybe I'll try it. And then the final one is La Casanita. I did have the arepas. They were really good. And then you can also get different juices and stuff. It's also a massive seating area, and you can also look out the side of the ship as well. We just got off the ship at Charlotte Amalie St. Thomas. We're about to go find a taxi to go to Coki Beach. Apparently it's a really nice beach. There's a chance that we might see humpback whales there as well. Let's get going. We just got to Coki Beach. The water is beautiful and the backdrop is stunning. Let's get swimming. There's some of the restaurant here and the beach goes all the way down there. Really nice. We just finished our day at Coki Beach. It's really beautiful, but I can't wait to get back on the ship and eat. Tonight's Caribbean night. It's going to be a lot of good food. Here we also made a sand village. We have a ton of mountains over there. We have a cave over here, like a bay, and we also wrote Coki Beach and the sand right there. We're really creative with Lego, but we're also very creative with the sand castles as well. I think this turned out really good. It's day 4 of the Burger of the Day challenge, and today's Burger of the Day is the pineapple, jalapeno, and cilantro burger. Looks really good. I'm gonna just readjust it a little bit so I can get a good bite. Ten out of 10. Great burger. Whew, a little spicy there, but great burger. I love pineapples on burgers. I love pineapple in general. This was a great one. 5 out of 5 stars for sure. It's day 5 and it's our final port of call. This is Phillipsburg, St. Martin. Today we're taking a water taxi to a nearby beach and hanging out. We just got to St. Martin. We got off the ship. You can see the 2 ships that are there. Great view of stars and seas. Also this luxurious sailboat cruises with us as well. And then you can see the entire island over here. We're going to be taking a water taxi to the beach. Last time we came here a couple years ago, there was nobody at the beach. So we're hoping for that same luck again. Let's get to it. And a really cool picture opportunity and famous as well, the St. Martin sign. It's really cool. We're getting closer and closer to the boat dock. Let's keep going. There are a ton of yachts here. One of them is this Nebula. Whoa. Looks very modern, very nice. I wonder what celebrity owns this one. Here's the water taxi to Phillipsburg. Let's get on. We just found out that the owner of the ship is the WhatsApp founder and billionaire, which is pretty cool. On the boat here, some pretty cool views. There's some more yachts over here, and the water is really nice. We're off the boat. We're gonna try to find some beach chairs and hang out at the beach today. There's a lot of people trying to sell you chairs here, but we already got one we're gonna use. This is the beach area. You can see the ships back there, and the water is absolutely beautiful. We're gonna build a sandcastle and do some swimming. Let's get started. We just got back on the ship, and now we're gonna show some of the themed areas on board Star of the Seas. You guys have already seen the promenade, but there's also Surfside. This area is, of course, the home of the arcade, and it also has a smaller version of the Windjammer, Surfside Eatery, and also has some other really fun venues, including the Carousel. There's 2 sprinkles on the ship, and one of them's in Surfside right there. Right there is the Surfside bite. You can get smaller bites on the go. There's also a kids' play structure here, and the splash pad all the way in the back. And finally, one of the main attractions of Surfside is especially for Star of the Seas, Pier 7. You can get small bites here. We're not eating here this trip, but it is definitely a smaller venue for sure. But the theming looks pretty strong on the inside. Trim out everything besides the bucket falling. This is another neighborhood on the ship, Central Park. This is on all the Oasis class ships. We have a little tour here. We have regalia and a jewelry store. Can I get a view out there? There is Lou's Jazz Bar over here. You can listen to some jazz music there. It's kind of a chill place. There's also rooms that you can get that face Central Park, and they're all around.
Same with Surfside.
Same thing with Surfside as well. Those are all balconies. These are called infinity balconies. Over here is a quick service style restaurant called Park Cafe. There's some stations in there. There's a whole salad bar and a lot of places to sit. Right here is an entrance you can use to get to the Royal Promenade. It blends in with the area really nicely. And there's a little sign here, of course, it says Royal Promenade. There's some stairs, and you can get down to where the Pearl Cafe is. Right here is the Trellis Bar, and then the Azumi Hibachi Chinese restaurant over here. And then right here is Chops Grill, it's an American steak-themed restaurant. And this is the continuing the Azumi Hibachi and Sushi. That is Central Park. It's a really nice area. And here's a map. Day 6, we pretty much have been hanging out today, but we just went to the candy store, Sugar Beach, and we found out that there was some black licorice in there. Apparently it's extremely disgusting. Me and Brick Twin 1, I've never had it before. Let's do a taste test. It's not that bad, to be honest.
It's just not something I want to eat. This is edible.
It's not throw up bad, but it doesn't taste that good either. So last night's burger of the day was a repeat, and they don't even have one today. So we're gonna try this unique Indian dessert called jalebi. Almost looks like a funnel cake. Let's try it and see how it tastes. That's weird. It's like a weird tasting substance with a ton of sugar on it. I'm taking another bite. Let me see. It's sweet, but doesn't even taste that good, to be honest. It's extremely sweet. I think 3 out of 5 stars is a good rating for this. The highlight of Thrill Island on the Icon class ships is the Category 6 water park. This is a collection of 6 water slides, including tube slides, mat slides, and body slides. Sadly, this trip was only a Category 5 since the green slide was closed, but these were really fun, and there were 2 towers. There's this one here that has the Hurricane Hunter tube slide, also the Storm Surge tube slide, which was closed, and then the yellow slide, which is called Pressure Drop. It's kind of like a mini Summit Plummet at Disney World, if you know that slide. There's lots of seating in this area, including this small section over here with a boat prop. And there's also some other really cool theming here, like the wet floor signs that look like banana peels. There is more seating all the way down the water park strip before we get to our next tower. The next tower in the water park consists of 3 slides, 2 mat racers, and one with the floor drops out, called Frightening Bolt. Frightening Bolt goes all the way up to this tower over here, and the mat slides is a racer. Again, if you walk over here, there are more seating, and then you can see the lights shining from the Frightening Bolt. There's the mat station right here where you pick up your mats. This is one of the supports here. for the slides. There's some more seating all the way along here. You can see like the tree is designed as a support for the slide. This is a better view at this tower here. You can see the Frightening Bolt drop slide coming out. And you can see the two mat racers right there. One is some different colors. This is a really fun water park and definitely a highlight of the ship. Tonight we are watching the Aqua Show, and this ship is inside of an Aqua Dome. Very excited. So we come in here, it's a beautiful theater with some art. And here it is, the Aqua Show. Very excited to watch it. Let's go. It's day 7, the final day of the cruise here on board Star of the Seas. Again, we've just been chilling, but we came to the Winter Inn for lunch, and we saw this really cool fruit display. They're making like animals and plants and flowers, all out of different types of fruits. Cherries, honeydew, pineapple, strawberries, any fruit you can imagine. They're using it to make these amazing plants and animal structures. Really cool. We're in Surfside here, and we're trying a Tropic Blast lemonade. Looks really good right here. It's very orange, has orange juice, pineapple juice, has some strawberries and an orange in it as well. Let's give it a try. Okay, first one to try it.
Whoa. Definitely a lot of flavor. Whoa. A lot of flavor. You can see the fruit on the top as well. This looks really good. Now, let's see which one won.
Whoa. Yeah, like a lot of flavor there. I can definitely taste the fruit in it, like the pineapple, the orange. And it's really good. A lot of flavor, really packed a punch, and it tastes really natural too. Like, tastes very fruity. Let's indulge. Let's have it and enjoy. It's day 8. It's the final day of the cruise. We're gonna be getting off today. We got up very early. We ate some breakfast. We were some of the first people off. We had a really good cruise. We tried out a lot of fun things. The water park was very fun. I love all the different food that we tried.
Yes, definitely. I really
And
liked
the ports that we visited were great as well.
Yeah, St. Martin, St. Thomas, definitely some that we actually haven't visited in like 3 years. So it's really cool to try something new there. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. It's actually one of our lifeguard friends on the ship actually subscribed to the channel. As you know, we're trying to reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers. As you know, we're trying to reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers by April. So, well, in April. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to. And also like and share the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode on the Brick Twins.